right, I just start recording. Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Excited to bring you something really special as we move closer to Christmas. I can't believe that Christmas is coming this year. I'm not sure about you guys, but this year has has really gone very fast. Um, this Christmas has come very fast. Tonight, let's talk about two holy oils, and that's frankincense and myrrh. My two, I know that I do say, or I tend to say that I've got a lot of favorite oils, but frankincense and myrrh, they are on the top of the list. These are the oils that have been used for thousands of years for spiritual, for emotional, and for physical well-being. And they feel especially meaningful, I believe, to talk about during the Christmas season. And I'm not here alone. I'm joined by the amazing Lee. Hi, Lee, and thank you for joining. Fantastic friend, a hypnotherapist, a wellness advocate who has been using doTERRA oils for more than 10 years. Is that right, Lee?
Mm,
Yep. To,
mm.
to, to
Yep.
support yourself and also her clients. I think Lee, thank you again for being here. Whenever we have got this call with Lee, Lee always brings a very calming and very grounded energy, and she has got a lot of experience with emotional support. Tonight, I will talk you through frankincense. Um, where it's coming from, where it's originating, how it's used, and some really exciting studies that I wanted to share. And then Leah will take over and share a little bit about myrrh, its benefits, emotional meaning, and how she uses it on herself on an everyday basis. So let's have a look at Frankie, as we call it, frankincense, the king of the oils. Many of us just call it Frankie. Frankie grows on a tree in a very harsh desert environments, mainly in Somalia and also Oman. Excuse me. These trees, they grow in a very rocky, very dry ground, and I love this symbolism because frankincense teaches us how to find strength and stability even in tough conditions. The resin where the oil comes from is harvested from the tree bark. Uh, the farmers they make tiny cuts in the tree bark and they get the resin out of it. And the tree produces a golden sticky resin to heal itself. So it's very necessary and essential for the tree to heal itself. And that resin is what becomes the frankincense, the extract from the resin, what becomes the frankincense oil. So frankincense, even from the origin, it's a healing oil. Uh, Frankincense has got a very strong biblical meaning and deeply spiritual history. It was given to be baby Jesus, one of the three gifts, which was myrrh, gold, and frankincense. So symbolically, frankincense represents spiritual connection, protection, healing, and also purity. It has been used for thousands of years in meditation rituals, also in prayer as well. When you diffuse it, you can actually feel the grounding and emotional balancing effect that it brings. So, what is frankincense used for? And I'm using the Advanced Oil Magic book. Okay, this is the Essential Oil Bible. And top use is what it says: depression and anxiety. Use a drop under the tongue, apply to the pulse points, or diffuse. Alzheimer's and dementia. Apply 2 drops to the bottom of the feet and base of the skull twice daily. So I'm not sure whether you're aware, but very few natural substances can penetrate through the blood-brain barrier. And in order to give its effect for Alzheimer's dementia, whether it's natural substance or whether it's artificial or modern medicine, they need to penetrate through the blood-brain barrier. So frankincense, due to molecular size and because of its nature, they can penetrate through the blood-brain barrier. Hence, it's very beneficial for people with Alzheimer's and dementia. Cellular function, okay, for cellular support, we can take a couple of drops in a capsule. Pain and inflammation, Parkinson's, and it has got very strong anti-cancer properties. How frankincense benefits us today? So we can use it for emotional stability. Whenever we feel a little bit imbalance with our emotions, we can use a couple of drops in our hand and just deeply inhale from our hand and apply a few drops on the back of the neck, bottom of the feet, and also one drop under the tongue, calming the nervous system. Okay, regulating the vagus nerve. Again, a few drops in our hand, deeply inhale. We can use it for focus along with oils like rosemary or citrus oils, which helps, the oil helps, frankincense helps to support brain function. So it helps with better thinking and clear thinking as well. A lot of ladies love to use it for skin support. I'm sure that Lee will share some tips on how we can use on our skin. Daily immune support. I've got a bit of a cough that has been going on uh, for a couple of days. So I'm using around the throat chakra and the throat area. Just put few drops along with some other oils like On Guard, for example. Few drops with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and apply it onto the chest area and along the throat area. Cellular protection or cellular renewal and also deep relaxation. Sometimes I need that extra kick whenever I need a good night's sleep, whenever I feel tired or fatigued. I use it along with lavender or lavender peace or valerian, and I use a few drops of frankincense. So if you pair frankincense with a certain oil, it enhances the benefits of that oil. It's one of those oils that seem to support everything, and that's why it's called the king of the oils. And if you do not know what to use for a certain health challenge or health condition or a certain problem, just use frankincense. Okay, it should be your go-to oil for pretty much everything. I wanted to share a study that talks about boswellic acid complex and doTERRA has got, or boswellic acid. Okay, and doTERRA has got a brand new product which is available through our back office if we play a US order, and that's the frankincense boswellic acid complex, which is a duo capsule, which has got frankincense oil in one side, but also a boswellic acid complex. Okay, this is the brand new frankincense capsule. So what's the big deal about boswellic acid? Boswellic acid is a very widely studied. And just to explain in simple language, what's the big deal about it? So what the study has found, it helps the body to manage inflammation in a healthy way and in a natural way. It supports joint comfort and mobility and joint inflammation, reduces joint inflammation as well. It supports cellular resilience. Okay, the immune markers, those people who have used the boswellic acid complex, which includes the frankincense oil and the extract from the frankincense resin, their immune marker they took the capsule throughout 30 days, and the immune marker in their blood work has improved around 25 to 30%. So it has got a very strong cellular support and immunal support benefits. So the boswellic acid, along with frankincense, helps our body to calm down the inflammation, supporting the immune system, okay, and supports the nervous system health. So I'm very excited about this new capsule, and I have just placed a US order for this capsule. So I'm looking forward to start taking it. How I use frankincense personally in my everydays. I drop besides right now that I have got this cough, I apply it onto the throat area. But besides that, I put one drop under the tongue in the morning, on the back of the neck. Sometimes when I need grounding, okay, I like to support my adrenals, especially stressful times like leading up to Christmas. Our adrenals get tired or fatigued or overworked. So I put a couple of drops along with other calming oils or nervous system oils, and I put it on the lower back. Uh, my wife uses it in her moisturizer. She puts a few drops in her moisturizer on my chest when I feel overwhelmed and when I want to reduce a bit of an anxiety or anxious thoughts or stress. And I like to use it during breath work as well, or meditation, or journaling, just for clearer thoughts and just to connect myself to or channel the thoughts and just connect myself to the divine and helping my body to feel grounded. There is a very special offer which we will share after um, Lee has shared about Myrrh, because there is a buy one get one free special offer this month from doTERRA. But let's move on to the other holy oil, which is myrrh. It pairs beautifully with frankincense, and it also has a very rich meaning and very many emotional benefits. I know that Liz has been using myrrh for many years with herself, and so I would like to Lee to take over and just share her wisdom, please.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Yes, myrrh is one of my favorite oils. Because I like to get into some woo-woo, and I'll uncover that as we go. So, myrrh is a thorny, shrubby desert tree, and it's found in Somalia, Oman, Yemen, Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Saudi Arabia. So desert, tough desert country. And when it's similar to frankincense, when they wound the tree, the she cries tears of regret. And this is the resin, and from this resin is how they get the essential oils. And if you haven't used your oil myrrh for a while, you may not be able to get the lid off. I don't know if you can see the gunkiness that's around this top. She likes to turn back into that resin. She's quite sticky there around the top. So what's so amazing about myrrh? Well, she's actually here to help us on our journey with this human experience, because everyone makes mistakes and misjudgments, and myrrh helps us to realize that that's just part of life. Um, she reassures us that being human is okay, because society has us being quite hard on ourselves lots of times, and if we just said, "Oh, whoops, what can I learn from that? Oh, I was human," um, there'd be a whole lot less stress. And Myrrh invites us to explore our relationship with the feminine energy because for 2,000 years, women have been fairly oppressed, and Myrrh has helped us to connect more to our intuitive abilities, but also helps to heal the wounds or the fear of calling these capabilities that we have out, because generations ago, that's why we were drowned or burnt at the stake. And a lot of us, whoop, there goes the goosebumps. A lot of us went through that in past lives. She also helps us to heal past life suffering. So if that resonates for you, please reach out because I can do work with people with around past lives. Um, Also, if as Attila said, with the frankincense, she helps us with our psychic work, our spiritual communication, but also space clearing. Um, and interesting that we're talking about frankincense and myrrh today after what went on yesterday, because myrrh helps the soul to feel love and nurturing presence of the mother energy. So that can be our mother, our grandmothers, or for me, lots of times it's Mother Earth. I connect very strongly with Mother Earth. And the relationship, how she nurtures us, is a bit similar to the nutrient-rich colostrum that we get in the first breast milk. And myrrh inoculates individuals from emotionally diverse and harmful effects in the world. So that's where, with what's going on at the moment, grab your myrrh and just help to keep yourself strong through these times, rather than taking on that stress. Us being stressed here or anxious doesn't help the people in Sydney. So use your oils to support you. So it's a bit like yeah, your mum giving you a cuddle and adding in a little bit more woo-woo. In the last few days of my mum's life, I don't know if you've ever lost somebody, you often go, oh, I'm going to miss them. And it wasn't till my mum was about to pass on, I went, oh, she's thinking that she's going to miss us. So I had several oils with me, and the people at the nursing home said they've never seen anybody going through this transition who are so peaceful and quiet and calm. And I said to mum that whenever I use myrrh, that will reconnect us. And then if she ever wanted to, for me to know she was around, she could touch my left arm. Talking about that, me doing that, that's actually called havening. So in this stressful time, if you do this to yourself, you'll find that it's very calming and it can just help you come back into your body. And you can Google havening. I think it was the Rubin brothers that they're scientists and they worked out that that really supports us. So when you mix frankincense and myrrh together, that's actually called a sacred marriage, because myrrh represents the crone, and I'm in my crone era of life. I'm on the awesome side of something with a zero, and they call us crones. That's when we access our the wisdom out here. When we're younger, we're focused on making new lives. And then it was like, well, why do women live way past their birth giving years? And that's because we can access our universal knowledge and all this wisdom, and we can share that with our kids and our grandkids. So when you mix the two together, she just really supports us. A couple of other ways to use frankincense and myrrh at the moment is with the Yule celebration. So myrrh, cinnamon bark, frankincense, ginger, and wild orange make a fabulous mix, and symbolizes hope for the next 12 months and celebrates exciting times ahead. And a great way is to diffuse it at night time and into the following morning. Um, and how do I use the oils? Well, I'm a bit slack and lazy, so I usually either by Virage skincare range because it already has them in it, or if I'm using the body butter or the hand cream, I will add the frankincense into it. They're fabulous at supporting mature skin. So a great combo is a mixture of neroli. So using your base oil, which could be sesame or jojoba, and then adding in some neroli, frankincense, or lang lang. If you want these recipes, please reach out. Um, Other remedies, where's one where I saw both of them? Oh, putting myrrh and frankincense together is fabulous for this, the soft areas around our eyes and our throat. They're both really good for the gentler skins, the more delicate skin. And then mixing myrrh with lavender and the fractionated coconut oil is fabulous for cuticle and fingernail health. And I don't know where the recipe is, but I think it's for a breast detox is just a drop or two of frankincense and just rub on your breasts and do that for a couple of weeks, and it helps to detox them and smells pretty good and helps our breast health, which is pretty important. But as Attila said, I usually often use them as a way to calm myself. I have a breathwork addiction and studying it further. And just even by holding your oil here and just breathing, don't go faster or deeper or anything, just breathe and become aware of your breath. With the first breath you take, note down your stress level. If it's 1, you're totally chilled out, and 10, you're about off the Richter scale with stress. Work out where you are, and then just sit there and breathe, just normal breathing. Close your eyes and just focus on your breath. You know, does your tummy move when you breathe? Does your chest move? Is your breathing fast or slow or noisy? Just focus on that and focus on how your body feels, and do that for just 1 minute, and then come back out and then tune into your body and see where your stress levels are at. And you'll be amazed. For most people, our stress levels have halved. And so, how often can you just take that 1 minute? You can do it. I like to do it with an essential oil because I have gazillions of them around. But if you don't have an essential oil, just focus on your breathing, and it just helps you by focusing on your breathing or what's going on here, get you out of this head and back into your body, and then your stress levels will reduce. Thank you, Attila. That's enough from me.
It was amazing to listen to you. Thank you, Lee, for all the knowledge that you have shared. Um, I also heard that myrrh is very, very beneficial for thyroid support, Lee.
Yes.
what have you heard about it? Or you may have got a good recipe that you can share for thyroid. I tend to speak with a lot of ladies nowadays who needs a bit of a support on their thyroid. And I have read somewhere that myrrh is a very beneficial oil for thyroid support along with some others. Do you have any
Uh,
info on that?
Somewhere, I presume I have a recipe that Lorraine Aluja gave me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I used to be on thyroid medication, and then I used that, and then I haven't been on thyroid medication for a long time. But don't just cut your thyroid medication. Reach out to me and I'll find the blend. Hopefully it's on this computer. If not, we'll find it somewhere.
Okay.
Um, and then in using it over time, our bodies are amazing. Our bodies heal ourselves if
Mm.
we breathe into the emotion that's going on and help to release that.
mm,
And then the blend also helps us balance out physically. And over time, your body will adjust and then let the doctors do the tests, and then they'll gradually reduce your medication if that
mm,
works for you. Because remember,
mm,
everybody's chemistry is different.
mm,
So, um, but also if you have a thyroid issue, reach out
mm,
and we can do some breath work together and find out the emotion that's going on that
mm,
could be the underlying, that could be
mm,
affecting the physical side of things.
mm, mm. Thank you. I appreciate you mentioned that. Um, if you find that a blend recipe, that would be
Mhm.
that would be super awesome. Even if you can comment in the comments, I will place it into the group. I will place this
Mhm.
video into the group, and even if you can comment with the recipe, so the
Mhm.
folks who listen to or tune into this video, they can have a look at the recipe in the comments. I think. It would be great if you could share, please.
Yes, I'll do that because it could maybe, because life, as you said, I don't know where this year's gone. It's gone very, very fast. And then that puts pressure on our adrenals. And when we have
Mm,
that pressure on our
mm,
adrenals, it affects our thyroid. So I'm going to be nice to myself and put basil on my adrenals. That's your
mm,
lower back area.
mm.
And I'll make that blend again and put on here, which
Mm.
has all the good oils in it anyway and would help keep my skin younger for longer.
Amazing.
Two, two prong benefits. And it's all and very calming. So it just helps, our four different bodies.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Special announcement. Dotter is pampering us with two specials this month of December. One of them is if you place a 200 point value order, either a standard order or a startup order. So if you're starting your journey with doTERRA and you place a 200 PV order, you get a bottle of frankincense. You also get a bottle of frankincense for free if you're placing a standard order or a loyalty rewards order. Okay. And also, you're getting 30% back on these orders because there is a special promotion going on. So you're not only getting $130 worth of freebie, but you're getting 30% back on your 200 point value order, which is 70 something points, which is equivalent to $100 worth of free of your choice. But also there is another special offer. In the back office, if you go under special offers, you will find that the frankincense and the myrrh oil are under special in the form of if you buy a frankincense touch, so the touch is diluted with fractionated coconut oil. It comes in a touch form with a little roller ball. Okay. If you buy a frankincense touch for $81, you get a myrrh touch for free. So I haven't seen this buy one get one free before.
Mm.
doTERRA has decided to this promotion this month. So I'm very grateful for it because I needed
Mm.
that Myrrh touch. So I don't need to take that cap off. I just, basically that resin cap, it's already diluted the Myrrh, which I would dilute anyway most of the time. It's already pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil and in a 10 ml form, and you can use it on thyroid, adrenal area, on the chest area if you've got a chest infection or bronchitis, or if you got a gum disease, or if you would like to apply it onto your face, and so on and so forth. So yeah, buy one frankincense touch for $81, and you get a Myrrh touch for free. So those two special promotions are going on for frankincense. It's worth putting into the shopping cart those items, the 200 point value order, and also the frankincense touch and the Myrrh touch you're getting for free, which is very, very good. And it's doTERRA is very generous this month of December. So I'm very grateful for it. Thank you guys for tuning into this video and listening to us. If you don't catch up in the online forum, you have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Same to you, Lee. You have a very, very Christmas. Thank you for tuning in and sharing your knowledge. And have a blessed Christmas to you and your family, and also Happy New Year.
Yep, you too, to your family.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody. Have a
Thanks, everybody.
fabulous time.
Thank you. See you guys. Bye. Bye-bye.